From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. Joining me now are Kelsey and John from Floor Coverings International, East Texas, and today we're talking about vinyl plank flooring options. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
All right, so for someone who is not very familiar with flooring options, what are luxury vinyl plank flooring?
Okay, so luxury vinyl plank is, like it said, it's a vinyl product. It could be made from PVC products like that. And what's great about luxury vinyl plank is that it could go in any home, and it's 100% waterproof and scratch resistant.
Okay.
So it holds up to, you know, your dogs, your kids spilling stuff, all that stuff. I've seen it before where a house got flooded. They took out the vinyl plank, they dried it out and put it right back in.
Wow.
That's how waterproof it can be.
Okay. Well, are there different types? Because I'm sure some people would want like wood flooring or tile flooring, depending on where it is.
Absolutely. So what's great about luxury vinyl plank is because it's a vinyl product, what they do is they're going to print this image of a wood look on top of it.
Okay.
You can see that right there. And then also, they're going to have what they have luxury vinyl tile.
Okay.
So it's going to look just like tile, but with the benefits of vinyl. So if you look, you can get it in this color, then there's multiple other variations.
Yeah.
So why that's good for a consumer, labor costs in installing tile can get up there. So this can be installed just like a vinyl plank can, just a click install.
Awesome. Well, what are the different type of methods of installation? Like how long does it take?
Yeah, so it just depends on the area that you're using. So I always say if you're looking at maybe a 1,200 square foot house, it's going to take probably 2 to 3 days. Now that varies if you've got a lot of furniture and stuff.
Right.
We've got to move the furniture and all that stuff. But I would say a 1,200 square foot house, probably about 2 or 3 days. The installation methods is what's called floating and glue down. So floating is where we actually take the floor and we just put it right over the subfloor, and it uses the walls to stay in place.
Okay.
A glue down method is where we take adhesive onto the subfloor and we actually glue it down.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, can you explain what a wear layer is and kind of the different types of wear layers?
Absolutely. So a wear layer is a protective coating that goes over this digital image that's been printed on the vinyl plank. So what that means is you have a 6 mil wear layer, 8 mil, 12 mil, 20 mil, 22 mil, and 30 mil. So what that is, that wear layer is protecting the plank from things like scratches. It's protecting the plank from wear and tear. Right. So if you get a 6 mil wear layer, that plank is probably going to last you, if you're a family of 5, it's going to last you maybe 5-6 years. After about 5-6 years, you're going to see areas of the floor dulling.
Okay.
If you get an 8 mil wear layer, it's going to last you probably about 8 years. So we like to say the best place to start is a 12 mil wear layer. That's a high quality floor. It's going to last you at least 12 years, but you can go all the way up to a 20, and if you're a commercial, you're going to be 20 to 30.
Right, because they probably have a lot more wear and tear.
A lot more traffic, yes.
Okay, so you guys do commercial and residential, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. Well, what are the benefits of WPC and SPC cores?
Okay, great question. So I kind of geek out about this a little bit because I love explaining this to our customers. So a SPC is a stone composite core. So in the middle of this, you're going to have some kind of stone material.
Okay.
And it could be limestone, but any kind of stone. So what that does is a stone composite core is going to hold up more to just like you dropping something, so it won't dent. Or if you've got a 800-pound piece of furniture, it's going to hold up to that. Now, the kind of downside of a stone composite core, it's going to be colder to the touch and to your feet. It's also going to, lost my train of thought. Do we cut and just
nope,
cut?
Just keep going.
Okay. So it's going to be colder to the touch. and then also it is going to be a little bit louder. So when you're walking, you're going to be able to hear that.
more. Okay.
So with a wood composite core, that's a less dense core. It's what WPC, wood composite core.
Okay.
So what that means is it's going to be warmer. When you walk, it's going to be warmer. It's not going to be as loud when you're walking around. So if you have it upstairs, you're not going to hear it as much downstairs.
Okay.
The biggest difference between the two is WPC needs probably 24 to 48 hours in your house before we lay it down, because it needs to adjust to the temperature and humidity of your house. With the limestone core, tops 24 hours, some of them you can install instantly.
Okay, and you had mentioned that they would be cooler to the touch, which might be good in our Texas summers and the heat that we get around here. Is there a difference or a reason that you would choose one over the other?
It's more personal preference.
Okay.
I prefer WPC because it is warmer to your feet, and also it has a little bit more cushion. It's not as dense.
Okay.
Now, if you had a family of 5, again, I would say get a SPC, because it's going to hold up to a kid dropping a bowling ball. If they dropped a bowling ball, it won't dent. Now a WPC might do that.
Okay. Well, if someone is interested in maybe looking at all their different options and they're kind of starting this process, what is the best place to find more information about you guys and maybe get some new floors?
They can either give us a call or they can visit our website, and we're also really active on Facebook and Instagram. So just Google Floor Coverings International East Texas and you'll see us.
Great. Well, really appreciate you guys' time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with more of East Texas Live in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.